Kieran, it was a tough afternoon. How do you sum up the 90 minutes?
Yeah, there was a lot of lessons in the game for us, for sure. I think there was, the large majority of the first half was a really competitive game, a good game. We were right in the game. We responded well to the early goal. And I think at maybe 30, 35 minutes, we're really in a competitive game and playing some good football. But yeah, we conceded poor goals at poor times. The momentum swung at the end of the first half. We struggled with some of their direct play, and that was involved in the first goal. And then we go into one at half time, but still feeling like we're right in the game. And we come out, well at the start of the second half, and then of course it's a disappointing goal for us to concede shortly after half time, and at 3-1. Their confidence went really, really high. Atmosphere in the stadium builds as it does away from home, and our confidence dropped, and it became a tough second half.
How important were the timings of the goals?
Yeah, I think, typically they're not good times to concede. I think the response to the first one was excellent, I have to say, in body language and in character, and in the way that we went straight about playing our football. So that was a big positive. I felt the game got away from us at the end of the first half, and was hoping really that we could get in at half time and address some things. So that wasn't great, but yeah, of course, the one at the start of the second half, probably it didn't kill the chance of comeback, because we still believe that we're in the game. But it was a big blow to our confidence and a big boost to West Ham's confidence. So with the individual quality that they have, if you give them things like that, then in their stadium it's always going to be very tough.
It looked like we were going to get through that spell of pressure just before half time. Unfortunately, did concede just before the break. Did that change what you said to the group?
Not massively, no. Yeah, we still felt like we were right in the game. We needed to do better on certain things, irrespective of the goal going in or not, and we still felt like we had a good second half performance in us. So yeah, I think everyone was pretty determined going into the second half that we could stabilise the game, and if we were managed to keep the game nice and even until the later stages, that we could push on. And we started with that intent for the first few minutes, but the goal was a blow, probably too much of a blow. I think our response, which is unlike us as a group, our response to the third goal in wasn't good enough, wasn't where we expected to be, and the players have spoke about that in there as well. And that was probably the only disappointing phase of the game. After that, their confidence up away from home and the individual quality they have, it's always going to be tough. And yeah, we tried, and we had a couple of little chances towards the end, but it was a tough second half.
And no Axel today, but hopefully just a minor injury to his hand.
No, not a minor injury. Yeah, he's had a surgery, really unfortunate injury on his hand. He's had a surgery, and we're not sure exactly when it'll be back. They're still assessing the timescale, but it's going to be a significant period of time.
Tough day, but I know you look at the sort of gaps and the international breaks as checkpoints, and a lot of positives to take from the last checkpoint until this international break, and some time on the training pitch now.
Yeah, I think there is. Look, it's of course the first time we've lost a game in a while. We've been competitive in lots of games. We know we've still got a jump to go to consistently, win games, but we've been competitive for the majority of games. We were competitive for a good chunk of the game today. So there's lots of things that we're doing well. Today is just a reminder how quickly the game can get away from you at this level. It doesn't matter whether it's Man City or West Ham, or the quality right across the league is so high on an individual level. The quality of their bench is really high, and the game can get away from you really, really quick. So we need to be at our very, very best on and off the ball, and in our mindset to be competitive. If we are, we've shown that we can compete and pick up results, and if we're not, the game can get away from us quick. So we know there's lots to build on. Today's a disappointing day. We're going to have some over the course of the 38 games. And it'll be about how we respond, how we learn, and how we go again.